Today on DIY, customer requested to have some padded armrest cup holders installed on the back of his EasyGo, and these things come from different manufacturers with different hole spacing. If you're just doing a one install job on your own car, that's great. We put a lot of these on our builds, so we made up this little jig deal right here, and it hooks onto the bottom. This is this will work on a Max 5, the Cruise, or the Helix. It just hooks right up underneath there. Where's it at? There it is, and lays on top of the hip restraint that we're working with, and we're gonna vice grip that on there for, hold on one second, let me get that vice grip on there. Okay, yep, we're back on. Okay, so I've got it vice gripped in place there, and that will set our holes for drilling this in the same place every time. And you can see it real well right here, the center line. That's what we want to line up down inside our hole. I don't know if you can see it in there, but I can see it. We want to come right down the middle of that, and we're going to drill this out with a 5/16 bit. Most of the hardware is 1/4 inch. Gives you a little bit of wiggle room in case you're off a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and drill out our holes here. Let me make sure we're on that line. Where's my line at? All right. Goodness. Yeah, of course it don't want to move for me. Hold on. And we're back. Okay, we got our line lined up there. This hole got a little bit bigger over the years because we've used the bejesus out of this thing. There's one. And there's the other. It walked off on me just a little bit, but that's okay. We're still right there towards center. And then we're going to remove the vice grips, and we have our holes spaced out right where we need them. So that should line right up. Now notice these are the first ones that we've purchased from Red Hawk, and it's got some kind of little spacer thing that I have not seen before. I'll open that like a little drug dealer. So let's see. Okay, I know what that's for. That is for if you have 1 inch square tubing. Okay, that goes around the 1 inch square tubing, but where, and a bolt through it, but where's the hole to mount? Ooh, let's move that. Don't mind my hole in the wall over there. That's when a battery blew up and I was trying to get the hell away from it. Yeah, I think that there would be not like that hole in it, so you could slide it down over your 1x1 box tubing like so, and then bolt it in place. But yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, so we're going to do it the way we've been doing it, and you know, they give us these little quarter inch or M8, yeah, I guess, washers, because those definitely look like metric bolts. Yeah, they are. So we've got to be careful of that. A lot of them come from different companies with 1/4-20 in them, and you don't want to mix them around. It'll booger up the threads. So what we do, because we have this rib under here, right up here, we take a big 1/4 inch fender washer and we bend it into a U shape so it forms around this rib right here. Otherwise the padded armrest will want to tip on you, and it just looks shoddy. So we put that fender washer in there, bent into a U shape. I'll get you a video of that here in a minute. And then we run our bolt through it, and that kind of holds this thing sitting nice and flat on here and firm. So let me go bend up some washers. Okay, and I'm back, and that right there is, if I said 1/4 inch fender washer earlier, I meant to say 5/16, because when you bend this around, that hole becomes oblong and it could be less narrow than your bolt. So that's our little horseshoe washer that we're going to put right up under there, and that is going to keep this thing from rocking around. It's going to tighten it down. It's going to keep that armrest nice and straight. Okay, let's see if I can get that put on there. Okay, final step. I went ahead and put one on there. Where'd it go? There it is. And go ahead and tighten down this back one. Great. Never fails. And get to do it by hand. Spend $200 for battery power. You may as well just use hand tools anyway. Okay, so there we have it. Holes lined up pretty good. And what I kind of like about, don't lay that on there, these is there's no wood in them. This is all some kind of composite plastic back there, but that is just the whole hip restraint moving right there. So it keeps it nice, firm, level. You got to remember, when you put them on a flip seat kit, that seat's going to flip over. This needs to be to the outboard side of the car, which sucks because a lot of people run into stuff and bust that right there, but that's how we get to sell them another set. So repeat for the other side, and there you have it. Nice, firm, level, flush padded armrest. Thanks for watching.